Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 601. I'm Kristin Omdahl, and we're here live in my beautiful tropical backyard. If you are joining me live, please say hello. Hi, Julie. Hi, Edna. Wait a few seconds for people to pop over from pre-chat or notifications. Hi, Patricia and Lisa and Cindy and Lorraine, Sharon. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Lisa. I'm channeling Chrissy Snow this morning from Three's Company. Hi, Joe. Hi, Petra. Hi, Constance. Hi, Judy. I feel like we're putting a half ponytail as something she did on the show. Am I right, or am I making that up? I don't know. Hi, Judy and Melissa and Lily and Tiffany and Rita. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Diane. Hi, Christine. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Mark. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. I am right. Thanks, Joe. Sometimes, your memories are not quite accurate, but I thought that's what I remembered her doing on the show. Good. I loved Chrissy Snow on Three's Company. I loved that show, too. Hi, G. Good morning. Thanks, Melissa. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Joe. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 601. I'm Kristin Omdahl, and we are here live in my beautiful tropical backyard. It is very windy here this morning. You may or may not know that we have some pretty horrific fires in this area right now. Not close to me. I don't even smell smoke, so that's great. But I definitely am praying that we get some rain, or that the firefighters can get the fires under control. They are pretty large and pretty out of control. We even had one as close as 4 blocks from me last night. But that one is under control and maybe over now, and I don't even smell smoke, so that's good. But it's very dry here and very windy, which are horrible conditions for fires. But definitely praying that they get this under control as soon as possible. Thank you, Cranjeet. Hi, Thea. Hi, Irene, I think. Might have missed that. My hair feels like it's getting longer too. It looks longer here right now. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Mary Ann. Hi, Trina. Good morning, everybody. So happy you could all be here. Thank you, Melanie. It feels, we're nowhere near the evacuation zone, number one. Number two, I don't even smell smoke, and the wind is coming from that direction. So if it was close, I would smell smoke. So I feel safe at home right now, for sure. Definitely feel safe. And I don't believe it'll make it this far. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Mary. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Marie from Romania. Hi, Mariana. Hi, Althea. Hi, Nora Sue. Thanks, Edna. Hi, Joyce. Good morning. Hi, Olivia. So this morning, the first thought that entered my head when I woke up was thinking about bathing suit overlays. Remember how we were talking about using a store-bought bikini or store-bought bathing suit and using that as the lining for a crochet or lace type bathing suit? Well, it was the first thing that popped into my head this morning, so I have a feeling I'm going to want to experiment with something like that sooner than later. What are your thoughts? I want to use the white bikini that I have right now as the liner, so what are your thoughts on color? Should I stick with white on white? Should I do a turquoise or a coral or a black? What are you guys thinking? I've kind of thought about sticking with a bright color and using it as a white liner, like maybe coral or turquoise, but I'm open to suggestions, or maybe color work. But I think turquoise might be fun. I see lots of requests for turquoise and coral. Yeah, I think we're on the same page here. That's great. $1 Million Red would be pretty too. I just think $1 Million Red might be prettier on a black liner than a white liner. I feel like it's, I don't know if it would look as pretty on a white line, on a white lining, as it would on a dark lining. But I do think a color versus white on white. So that's my thought on that. What else was I going to tell you about this morning? What else was, oh, and then right after my bikini inspiration, I'm telling you, the minute I woke up, or the second I woke up, I was thinking about some of the construction ideas that I have for it. Really fun ideas for it. But anyway, it's the first thing on my mind this morning. Then when I was getting dressed, I started thinking about, remember how I bought that dress on eBay a while ago, and I was talking about cutting the top of a dress off and doing a crochet yoke instead? Well, I think one of these Amazon dresses, you know the one I'm wearing, it's tank top dress that has a sewn waistband and then it's A-line. I'll back up so you can see it. I'm not touching this one yet. This is one of my favorite ones, the cheetah print. I'm not using this as the guinea pig. I'll pick one of the prints that I don't know, I'll pick a different print for doing as the guinea pig, that's all. Not that I couldn't repurchase it to wear it like this too, but I've been thinking a lot about where am I going to cut the top off, because I think there's a few places that you could cut the top to weaken the structure or maybe loosen it up, and I haven't really decided. Well, at first I thought about just cutting underneath the seam of the armhole. Can you see that? I thought about cutting under there and just cutting a straight line all the way across and cutting this seam as well. Cutting those hems off and just doing a straight line from here. And I've kind of hemmed and hawed about that. And, it wasn't really resonating with me that well. And then today I realized that to keep this structure, because if you cut that hem, I think that this would droop a lot and it wouldn't have as much structure. Same with here, I think it would droop lower. Not that, I mean, we're going to cover it with crochet, so if this went lower, I wouldn't really worry about it. But I was thinking to keep most of the structure here, it might make sense to cut it at one of the narrower points. Yeah, Sandshell, I'm not going to cut this one right away. I would only cut this one if I had a second cheetah print dress or leopard print dress to experiment with. And then I would do black Be So Fine yarn and do one of these. But I think it might be cuter on one of the floral prints to start with. I'm thinking about starting with one of the floral print dresses. I also have it in solid colors, could do it in the solid colors too. That might be really pretty as well. But I'm thinking about cutting at one of the narrower points here, because I think that will give us the least amount of raw edge, and it will give the most structure, maintain the most structure in the top. And then we will do the crochet trim all the way across. So you'll end up not even seeing where we cut this off. So if we cut it here, did a little hem, I don't know if you'd even need a hem, simply because it's that t-shirt material that won't fray. But oh, I couldn't see your name. Sandra's new here. I think that was Sandra. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Hi Donna, hi Michelle. Sandra's new. Well, welcome. So glad you felt comfortable saying hello. Yes, Rita, the color of the year is a beautiful classic blue, and we did a beautiful color inspired by that in Be So Sporty in this last batch. So I do have a beautiful classic blue in Be So Sporty yarn. Do have some beautiful blues similar to that in Be So Baby yarn right now too. Hi Sean and Jane. Yes, we only promote positivity here. That is correct, and I'm so glad that you've picked up on that already. That's quite a compliment in itself, and we are super glad to have you here. Okay, so back to the top. So imagine if we started, so I'm thinking about doing something that's no shaping, and it would be like a straight it would come up straight and then to here. So some sort of lace that comes up to here and then we join at the shoulders, or it could come down and then we sew it on here. Either way, but do the front and back pretty much the same and have a fairly high neck, because I think this area of skin looks so beautiful and sexy when you can see it through lace. Sometimes I think it's the body parts that aren't necessarily sexy, that when you see those skin parts, those parts of your skin through lace, I think can be really beautiful, like collarbones, like your arms, things that you wouldn't necessarily find sexy, I think look really beautiful under lace. Hi Vera, good morning. Hi Julia. So what are your thoughts on this idea? Do you like this idea? If we cut this here and then folded it down to there, you can see that it would look mostly like a straight line. And once we covered it with a crochet overlay, you wouldn't even see it. Joyce says yes. So now it's about picking which dress and picking which color yarn. I think one of the floral prints, there's how far down would you go in the back? I would go the same distance in the back, so I would try to do it about even in the back. So probably right to there. So if we're gonna go from here, I would go from there in the back as well. I'll turn around so you can see, but oh! That was loud. I don't know if that sounded as loud to you as it did to me, but it actually scared me. See, we don't have to be at the beach for me to get scared and skittish. We can even do that right in my backyard. It was just so loud here that it almost felt like something was hitting me. I mean, it was just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little skittish this morning. I don't know, but it scared me. And I was bending down and in a weird position, like I was squatting to try to show you my back on the camera. So I'm squatting on the floor, not comfortable at all, and to be in a weird, uncomfortable, contortionist position and then hear a loud noise, yeah, like that was just all sorts of uncomfortable. Oh, Judy just posted a link to where you can buy these dresses too. They are so fun. I wear these, as you know, I wear these almost daily. They are definitely staples in my wardrobe. They're not expensive. They're easy to wash and dry, and they don't wrinkle. They come in tons of colors and tons of prints. And I just think it's really a flattering dress on its own and a great candidate for layering with knit and crochet vests and cardigans and all sorts of things. So thank you, Judy. Oh, we have a visitor. Hello, baby Bjorn. Did you come to say hi to everybody? Hi, everybody. Thanks, Lydia. Thank you, everybody, for enabling me and making sure that I don't feel silly. Yeah, exactly. It sounded like a gunshot, didn't it, Sandra? It wasn't, though. It was construction behind me. Yeah, Tiffany, you could leave the straps and just do an overlay too. Absolutely. Yep, you could absolutely leave the straps and just do the overlay and sew it down. Absolutely. You want to come back. You're playing hard to get this morning, aren't you? Exactly. It was weird that it happened at a weird moment, that's all. Oh, maybe he changed his mind. Yes, it's very windy here and dry. That's what's making the fire situation so dangerous. Thanks, Donna. I love these dresses too. One of my favorite finds on Amazon for sure. Oh, is that a nice belly rub? Somebody wants a belly rub. I know, Cheryl Ann. He is such a sweetheart. I know, Donna. Look at, he's being so cuddly. They both do this. They take their turns, but they both love to be held like babies, rocked and belly rubbed. It's so stinking cute. I can't take it. Oh, Joyce, you need to bring some of that rain from Michigan down here. We could use it right now. Oh, I want to hold him, but I've got something else exciting to show you guys. This is such... Oh, sweetie, I want to hold you, but I've got to show everybody something else fun. What do I do? Okay, we'll do that later. Yes, the crochet yoke would be beautiful on this kind of dress. Absolutely. Yeah, you know what, Judy? I am really lucky with these two cats. Really lucky. I don't know why, but they are just complete cuddle bugs. It's like they're still 6 weeks old. No one gave them the memo that they grew up. Yes, the birds are wonderful here. Some days they're louder than others. They're a little quiet today, but they're really wonderful. We hear bird songs all the time here. So I wanted to show you an update on the sleeves of my Thalia tunic version of the dress, and I might even try it on. I don't know if you're gonna get to see the patterning that well because I'm gonna try it on over a print dress. I should have worn a solid color dress if I was planning to do this, but I will, I'm gonna try it on anyway. I'm not quite at the length I want for the sleeve. I've actually even thought of photographing the tunic with one sleeve done only, because that way I thought you could see the different options. Does that sound weird, or does that sound like a good idea? Thought about making one sleeve and then photographing the sweater so that you could see what it looks like with a sleeve and you could see what it looks like without, because both versions are really pretty. Okay, so I'll stand up so you can see. Now this sleeve is not as long as I want it to be, and I don't have the hem done at the bottom, so I've done 2 rounds of double crochet for my lower border here. I would like to see that at least 2 more rounds down there. And my sleeve, I would like to see this double in length. I would like the sleeve to come to here and then do my 4 rounds of double crochet hem. But you can see that the sleeveless side is really pretty too. And this is not blocked yet, so it will be a little looser and drapier when I'm done. But you can see the length is really nice. The dress is making it look a little weird. But I don't even have it on right. Like I said, this is completely unblocked, but the side panels are very flattering. The placket down the front is very flattering. The sleeve is going to be beautiful at like this length, I want to say, somewhere in that length. But honestly, sleeveless, it's beautiful too. I think it'd be great over, you know, slim fitting jeans or pants with a tank top underneath. It would be cute over a short dress that was fitted. I don't like it over an A-line dress like I have on right now. That's not flattering. But if my layer underneath was more fitted, this would be way more flattering on. So you can see the flattering parts here, but the lower body isn't flattering at the moment because I have the wrong layer on. If you want, I can go run and change, or we can just wait till next time. Leggings would be fantastic under it, yes. Leggings and a tank top would be fantastic. Absolutely. But this A-line skirt wasn't flattering underneath that. But hopefully you still got a flavor for what it's gonna look like. It's going to be gorgeous, and I wouldn't wear a print underneath it either because the print dress really detracted from the lace stitch pattern and from the colorway of the yarn. So sometimes I think there's lots to be learned from what not to wear too, right? So I gave you an example of what not to put underneath it. There's something to be learned from everything. I don't know what the question was, but Judy, thanks for answering for somebody. Some things look amazing with prints and some things don't, and this would be an example of something to not wear with a print. And I've also noticed that sometimes layering over things with width, like a wider skirt like this, can be challenging. You know how when I wear a cardigan over it, I usually tie it and wear something that's shorter, like ballerina style, because that's more flattering than trying to layer over the loose part of the skirt. Hi Grace, good morning. Does anybody have any other questions or have any questions? I love the color too. It's called Olive Grove in Be So Fine Bling yarn. See, you can already see it so much better with without the dress underneath it. Oh good, you could still see how pretty it is. Good, I'm glad. You could definitely see some of the components. Great. And with any luck, I'll have that sleeve finished sooner than later, and we can do a lot more talk about styling then. But I think I'm going to just do it with one. I'm going to do one sleeve before doing all of that, not two, because I really want to be able to show you all of the possibilities of this. Thank you, Linda. Thanks, Thea. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling it. I didn't really want to go change, so I think there's enough left to do on the top that it will just wait until, and then maybe I will try on some different colors and some different things underneath to show you some different things, because there are different ways to still style it, but we'll wait till it's done. Any questions? Oh, bye, Lion. I don't think I even said hi to Lion, so hi and bye. Thanks, Lydia. I love the color too. I think it'll be pretty over denim and navy and white and black, maybe even brown or khaki. Lots of colors would look pretty. No, Cranjit, I don't know if I saw the earrings you made. The garden's good, Petra. Oh, you want to see my plants? All right, yeah, we can do a little quick tour of the plants. The tomatoes are really growing. Oh, I forgot to turn the camera around. Look at how big my tomato plants are getting. They've got to be close to 6 inches now. I have a new ivy. That one was from my mom. My collard greens are down here. And so is my lemon tree. My basil's looking amazing. I got another, Marlon got me a basil and a cantaloupe for Mother's Day. Got my orchids, green onions. The mandevilla is really growing too. You can see the vine going oh, look at the vines, made it all the way up to the top, the one baby vine. Isn't that amazing? That is so cool. And my mint is growing wild and crazy and taking over that vine as well. This was 3 tiny sprigs from my friend's garden that I have turned into this gorgeous wild and unruly plant. Very exciting. And I'll show you, so I showed you 2 of my Mother's Day gifts from Marlon. One was a baby basil and a baby cantaloupe plant. And then he also got me this cactus called a coral cactus. Can you see that? So I set it out here with my other flowering cactus that he got me a couple of years ago that has really grown so much. Look at all the babies down there in the pot. Isn't that amazing? I don't see any flowers coming. Oh, yes, there's a flower coming. Do you see this right here? See that stem? That is going to be a very tall and gorgeous orange flower. So we'll be able to track that progress now. But this one here, let me see if I can lift it up. This one here is called a coral cactus. This is very pretty. That was from Marlon. And then my mom bought me this calla lily that I'm going to, both of these are toxic, unfortunately. That's why they are out here and not on the porch, because I don't want to, they're very toxic to kitties. So I will plant these somewhere out here area, looking amazing. Yeah, that coral cactus is cool, isn't it? He did well. He did very well. And yeah, the coral cactus is very cool. I do believe it'll get brighter in color too, but I'm not 100% sure. So the garden's doing well. I feel like I've I'm in control of my garden right now, which is exciting because, as you know, this is my first time ever being successful at gardening. I'm still afraid to trim my basil plant. I really want to make some pesto, but I'm afraid to trim it still. I'm afraid if I trim it, I'm going to lose it because it's so big and lush. That basil plant that's this big now was this big when I bought it at the grocery store, so I'm so impressed by how big it's grown. And just, thanks, Dave. It's not a costume. This is a dress. Don't let the basil bloom. Also, so trimming it is kind of good for the plant too, hopefully. Yes, Linda, I Google the safety of plants every single time I'm in a garden center. Okay, don't be afraid to trim the basil. Good, because then I will be making the plant healthier and I will have plenty to make homemade pesto. Who doesn't love homemade pesto? The more I trim the basil, the bigger it's going to get. Well, that's very exciting. Okay, thank you all so much. This is why I mention this stuff, because I know as a community we can all share our tips and tricks. I don't know about lemon trees in Pennsylvania. I would imagine that it's too cold and too much frost outside. I don't know how they will work inside. I'm growing a lemon tree from a seed from a lemon, and my tree's about this tall so far. Hopefully within a year. I've heard that within a year I should have lemons. I'm so excited. That's going to be very exciting. My fern looks great here, and so does my spider plant. Thank you, Cranjeet. Yeah, it's a container garden right now. Yep. I feel this way I have control over bugs and all that other stuff. Plus, it's not my yard. I rent, so. Magda has a lemon tree in her kitchen in Ireland. That's awesome. And you get lemons? Yeah, I feel a wonderful energy having a garden. This has brought me so much joy. I've never had a successful garden in my whole life, and I've wanted one my whole life. I don't know if I gained a new level of maturity for it. I don't know, but I have a deep connection and passion for it right now. Yeah, I don't know if it's possible up north, Thea. I'm gonna guess no, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Magda's tree is 3 years old and no lemons yet. I don't know. I heard the other day that if you grow an avocado tree from the pit, that it'll take 10 years to have avocados. And I was like, I'm not ready for that kind of commitment. Isn't that awful? Hi, Patch. Val lives in Manitoba, Canada, and her lemon tree's 5 feet tall. Wow. Now, do you have lemons? Yeah, lemon trees are amazing. I've been in other people's yards with them. The lemon blossoms smell so sweet. And then, lemon is probably my favorite fruit in the whole world. I eat lemons and limes more than anything else. Nora Sue has an orange tree indoors, and it blossoms and smells wonderful. Yes, orange blossoms are amazing too. Where do you live, Nora Sue, to have that happening indoors? Maybe that'll be inspiration for other people if you're up north. I think you're up north. Hi, Margaret. Thea had an orange tree years ago. Yeah, if I owned this yard, it would be full of vegetable trees. I would have an avocado, a lemon, an orange, a lime, a mango, maybe a lychee. I guess lychee trees work really well here too. You ever had a lychee fruit? Those are delicious. They taste like a skinless grape. Yeah, I eat lemons every single day, Dave. I love them. I put them in my water, my tea, my salad dressings, my marinades, my food, all sorts of things. Ooh, yeah, freezing the juice is great when you have a lot of lemons. Oh, a fig tree. Yes, I would want a fig tree too. I think fig trees are beautiful, number one, and I love figs. So, yes, definitely that too. Yeah, so one day when I own a backyard, it will be full of food producing trees for sure. Hi, Judy. Does anybody have any other questions? I know we went on uh, a side conversation with plants, but it's just so fun. Oh, I had something else I wanted to show you too. Let me go grab it. I'll be back in 1 second. Do you remember a couple years ago when I did some quick handmade gift crafts using flat back rhinestones? Do you remember doing this where we took a clear crystal bowl and we glued these rhinestones onto it and it looked like a crystal bowl, a crystal studded bowl? Does that ring a bell to anybody? Do you remember when I did that? Lisa, yes, good. All right, so I'm not making it up. I don't have any produce right now, Mark, but I don't know, maybe down the line. So I have an idea for making canvas art with these flat back rhinestones. So I have them all in silver, and then this pack has them in all sorts of jewel tone colors. So I'm thinking I actually have to separate these out into separate bowls to separate the colors first. But then I wanted to take a canvas, maybe a canvas, paint it first. So maybe paint it a beautiful red or a turquoise or something, and then do line art with rhinestones. So like maybe on a red canvas for my bedroom, do a line art simple drawing of a lotus flower and then glue the rhinestones for the lines. How does that sound? Would you like me to do something like that and show you how to do it? I will, Lisa. I'll put these in my Amazon shop. Would anybody like to do something like that? And then the other thing I thought of is with the colored ones, we could do some other sort of floral pattern where we color them, so like we did the lines, let's say, of a daisy, just for a quick, or a daisy or a rose. Draw the lines of a daisy or rose, and then color in each of those segments with the different colors of these. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like if you did a blue flower, like coloring with crystal, with rhinestones. Does that sound fun? These would be really easy to do, very simple crafts. I'll find everything and put it in Amazon first so that you know where to find everything. And then maybe we'll do some quick canvas wall art tutorials. I've been shuffling furniture around in my house lately, so I took a piece of furniture from my video studio and I put it in my bedroom. I've shuffled things around. I've moved my dining room to a different section of the living room. I've been moving things around, and like I've told you before, when I feel a little stagnant creatively, I like to shuffle things around, get things emptied out, brightened up, cleaned out, and I like clean open spaces, and I like to move things around. I feel like it just shifts the energy a little bit and clears my mind and gives me a little boost of creativity. I don't know, it's something I've always done, and anytime I feel the need to do it, it really helps me creatively. And so, having done all that, I've created lots of blank walls for some reason, or I've just now noticed that I don't have a lot of wall art. So it's making me feel very inspired to make things for walls. So we could do more crochet wall art like we've done in the past, and we could also do some crystal wall art. I think this might be really fun. So does that appeal to anybody? Yes, yes, Lisa says. All right, good. You know, I just need to hear one or two yeses and I can run with it. Oh, I'm hearing a bunch of yeses now. Okay. All right, great. Great. All right, then I won't do it privately. I will do it publicly and share it with all of you. We'll go live or I'll do a video or something, but I'll share the whole process with you. I don't think that I've done a video yet for the wall art project, the crochet wall art project that I did for 52 crochet gifts. So that one's due for a video tutorial as well, right? Does that ring a bell? I don't think I did that one yet. Thanks, Grace. All right, this is all I needed. A little bit of enabling, a little bit of encouragement. All right. Like I don't have enough to do. My to-do lists are so long. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Charlie. Yeah, you can find the crochet wall art is a pattern with charts on my website, and it's also part of my book, 52 Crochet Gifts, so you can definitely get the pattern now. It is available now. I just don't know if I've done the video tutorial for it yet. Thanks, Nancy. All right, well, thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed my show and tell and progress of the new tunic. I can't wait to have that further along to show you, and our talks about how we're going to modify different projects. Sometimes it's really important to just start talking about a process even before you begin it. There's a lot of brainstorming that can go into a new project as well. So I hope you enjoyed all of the brainstorming and updates and tour on update of my garden and all the brainstorming we did today. I think it was super fun to get those creative juices flowing. I hope you enjoyed chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.